Starting off with number 1 on the review sheet. We are asked to construct a frequency distribution and then calculate the relative frequency for this data set that's given to us. The first thing we want to do is calculate the class width because it asks us to use 5 classes, so we got to make sure that these boundaries are appropriate. The largest value in this data set is 55. The lowest value in the data set is 24. So finding the range, 55 minus 24 is 31. Divide that by 5, the number of classes we need, we get 6.2. And this number should always be rounded up to the nearest integer, which in this case is 7. Now 7 is not the distance between the endpoints of each individual class. 7, the class width, is going to be the distance between the beginning of each endpoint, of each beginning point on each class. So 24 to 31, 38, 45, 52 is going to be the starting point, starting value for each class, and that means that the first class goes from 24 to 30, then 31 to 37, 38 to 44, 45 to 51, 52 to 58. Now, going through the data one by one, 32 falls into the 31 to 37 category, so we'll put a tally mark in there. 35 falls in the same category, put a second tally mark. 28 is going to go into the first row over there. And then 40, maybe the third row over here, and so on and so forth. We're going to repeat this for each element until all of our tallies are done, and we can add up those frequencies, 9, 8, 10, 2, and 1. Do a quick sum of this because it has to equal 30, the number of elements in the data set. This problem told us that there were 30 elements. So if these numbers do not add up to 30, make sure and go back and see if you double counted something or to see if you missed something, right? So that's the frequency distribution. Calculating the relative frequency is going to be used taking each individual frequency for each class, dividing by the total to get a decimal value. So 9 divided by 30 is going to be 0.3. That work is shown down here. Repeat this for each individual class and you'll get the relative frequency for each individual class. And that concludes number 1.